Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about silver. Certainly one of the more interesting charts at the moment. So far, it's following the suggested wave count from the last video. Let me explain, but before I start, I just have to delete something. There you go. Yeah, so we are still exploring the idea if the move of the November lows here, the 13th, 14th of November, that's actually the 13th of November low, which was made here around $21.86, if that formed the low of a wave 2, after we had another 1-2 set up before here with a wave 5 as a truncated wave 5, we can count it as 5 waves, and therefore I'm at least watching for the potential of a truncation. Don't like the idea. Truncation means that the wave 5 was not able to push above the third wave. Yeah, I don't like it, but I accept it here because the wave 5 clearly had 5 waves, yeah? And the move down was corrective, and we reached an ideal support zone for a wave 2, made even a new high, so it's justified. It's justified. So the idea then was that, okay, we possibly have another 5-wave move up of the lows, which indicates a so-called 1-2-1-2 structure. So it's looking good. The move of the recent lows, however, was largely corrective. So that was here, the move of the 20th of November lows. That move up was corrective. So I'm still entertaining the idea that it was just a B wave and we come down in wave C of circle wave 2 now. So let me just change here the background color of this yellow box. It's a bit too dense, and then we can look at the labels and everything. So the idea was, yeah, you know, we have 5 waves up, possibly another wave 1, which means the trend is likely up. And now we're looking for a 3-wave pullback again. So this was already a 3-wave pullback. Could it have been all of wave 2? Yes, possible. I looked at that earlier today and thought, well, maybe. There's also a reason why I make this video, because if this is the case and we have a 1-2 setup, then, I mean, you see 5 waves here, but it would have to be an expanding diagonal. So all I'm saying is, yes, there is a potential that this was another one leading diagonal in a wave 1 of wave 3 already, that this is not an ABC structure. In fact, wave 2 finished here. That would be super bullish, but I don't just want to assume this, right? Such, you know, because this would be very bullish, because this would be a wave 1. This would be another wave 2, and then here, 3, 4, 5. But I don't trust leading diagonals, really. And yeah, you know, we always want to... But the thing is, the move down is in 3 waves so far. So it's very, very interesting, because then we have a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 setup. If that's the case, it would turn around now and would send us probably into the region around maybe $28, $29. Now, it can do that quite quickly, because then we would be in an escalation phase of a third wave rally within an even larger third wave. So that would be quite bullish. I don't just want to assume it, but I want to make this video to indicate to you, well, that is a possibility as long as it's holding that swing low now, the 20th of November low. Yeah, this is a possibility. I don't want to, let's say, predict this. This doesn't make any sense. But I can tell you that if we break above the last high, which was at $23.94, yeah, it could indicate the start of a third wave. Needs to be a sustained break, however, that we also need to, for further confirmation, to break above all these previous highs. So again, I'm just highlighting, you know, this is a possibility. Then we would already be filling in this third wave, circle wave 3. So I just need to shift those wave labels, and it would do something like this. Yeah, probably there will be some further subdivisions, but so it's either this in a bullish scenario, but then it really needs to turn around now. If I'm adding a certain support area, we ideally don't want it. It pulled back now to the golden ratio, 61.8 retracement level at $23.52. So we don't want it to break below $23.89 in this scenario. If it does, then yeah, I mean, then we are dealing with wave 2 still, which would be at the moment my primary scenario. I don't believe that we're already breaking out necessarily, but I'm willing to believe it, but I need further evidence for it. I'm considering it. I'm observing it, but that needs further proof. So I'm just highlighting this maybe in yellow. just as another possibility, but then preferred would be to get a little bit of a lower wave 2, because normally I like to have a wave 2 that comes down to the 50% fib level, unless we now really see it, see a screaming rally above the recent highs. So there is plenty of support left. What I would like to see now is either a rally from here or from the yellow box support zone. And it needs to really hold the $22.32 level down here of the yellow support area to really, to still allow us to reasonably expect a third wave rally, and really a rally in the heart of third wave, which would be very bullish. So that would also indicate then that we indeed formed a lasting low here in October, early October. There is still a bearish scenario around the corner. There's always a bear somewhere. And then the bearish scenario indicates that we're coming down in an ending diagonal in wave C of this B wave high that was made in July. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. This is only a 3-wave move up so far overall, but it is quite high. So it's already reduced likelihood in my opinion. And then the wave 5 down. That will increase in likelihood if we see a break below $22.30. You also have to remember that this bearish or short-term bearish case at least will not be invalidated until we really break above that $25 level. This high that was made in August. And also we have a potential trend line here that might be relevant. Yep, and we have reached that trend line. So a breakout at the same time, a breakout above this dashed trend line would be relevant as well to further suggest that we indeed have formed a more lasting low. Yeah, interesting. So, I mean, it's a very decisive moment here in the chart. I mean, only the market will decide what's really going to happen. But it's a setup. It's all set up for a rally. It's just that I can't tell you if the bulls will show up or not. I mean, the likelihood is there, and the setup allows for a rally from here. The setup allows for a rally, and yeah, I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in additional updates about stocks, as well as daily updates about the S&P 500, daily video updates and intraday updates, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 membership. The link is in the description. You have to pick the Patreon membership or Patreon link, and then you can see the different tiers in which stocks are included. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.